Sorry, I was stuck in reverse. I'm sure if you play that forward, I say a bunch of cool stuff. First of all, Grandma, if you're watching this, what are you doing on the internet? Where did you find this? Who showed my grandma how to use the internet? Second of all, congratulations, you've discovered the internet. No good can come of this. Hey guys, so I know I was gone a whole week. I was doing holiday stuff, I'm sorry, but it's New Year's! Do the New Year's dance! I am never doing that dance again. The holidays are a great time to spend with your friends and family, and I spend my holidays with my family, which is great because my grandma's there, and you don't mess with my grandma. Let me show you why. Walking in. She's crazy old-fashioned. I mean, if you mess with her, she's gonna tell you about how one time she had to churn butter or how her family used to own cows. My grandmother, she's always trying to touch my face, and I don't know why. Maybe she thinks that if she gets some holy water on her fingers secretly, she can touch my face and just sort of cure whatever's wrong with me. It'd maybe get me a job, maybe make me go back to school, become a coal miner. I don't know. Like touching my face is gonna get rid of my piercings and cut my hair. That's my move for dodging my grandmother's hands. You gotta be quick because for some reason, although she is older, she is quicker. I don't know where she got her training, but clearly it was at some sort of dojo. The dojo of touching your grandchildren's faces. I don't do drugs, but for some reason my grandmother has it in her head that I do. I don't know what would ever have given her that impression. So whenever we're alone, she always gives me the don't do drugs talk, or the go back to school talk, or the get a welding job talk. Oh, the become a welder talk. I mean, come on, really. Do you see these beautiful hands doing, you know, welding or anything at all? There are some days I can't even put on pants, let alone fashion two pieces of metal together using electricity. My cousins usually get the, why don't you go to church and meet a nice man/woman? I mean, that came out wrong. I have cousins who are guys and girls, and they both got the talk, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Last year for my birthday, she told me not to meet people on the internet. I'm not quite sure my grandmother has a fully grasped concept on what the internet is. I'm pretty sure when I told my grandma that I make videos on the internet, she assumed that I was the internet. I don't really think she understood the concept of YouTube. That, or she thought I was doing porn. Why my grandmother knew what porn was, but not websites, is beyond me. In case she's watching and for everybody else who's watching, I want to clarify, I don't do porn. JK! She's so old-fashioned that up until recently, she still had that phone with the dial. I don't know what they were thinking when they were like, you know how we're gonna have to dial numbers on this phone to call people? Well, why don't we make circles that you put your finger in, and then you twist the thing around for every number that you want to dial, and then once you've got the number dialed, you die of old age. That technology should never have existed. And that's pretty much what all of my holiday consisted of. Eating copious amounts of pie, dodging my grandmother's hands, and arranging my grandmother's knickknacks into horrible, awkward positions. I don't know if she notices that I do it, but I do it. So I hope you guys had a great New Year. I spent mine with my friends playing Cards Against Humanity, which is better than what I usually do. My New Year's Eve is usually spent at my mom's house watching her and her friends be adults. It's either that or watching people be drunk in a barn. I don't know how it ends up that way, but it's done that more than once. And for some reason, my school cafeteria lunch ladies were there. One year, I spent New Year's Eve in a porta potty. That was a great year. Right? I was bringing in the poo year, right? Am I right? Okay, I'll shut up. Okay, I have a confession to make. I think you have really nice eyes, and I find Mr. Bean funny. Alright, I'm gonna go. And I'll see you guys on Friday. I forgot to mention one thing. National mattg Day is coming up, so get your houseplants ready and bake out the Uno deck.